Hi FoodTube, Kerryann here. I'm going to show you a really great recipe for a vegan chocolate cake. It's easy, it's simple, but most importantly, it's delicious. Let's get started. As this is a vegan cake, the method is a little bit different to what you're probably used to, but stick with me because it's really easy and we'll make an amazing chocolate cake. So, in here, I've got 375 grams of plain all-purpose flour, and to that, I'm gonna add 250 grams of soft light brown sugar, and I'm going to add 65 grams of cocoa powder, and then we need a teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt. Now, you might think I'm a bit mad putting salt into a chocolate cake, but believe it or not, salt really helps bring the flavour of the chocolate out. So what we're going to do, I've got a whisk, and I'm going to whisk all of these dry ingredients together. Right, so you'll see that all these are nice and combined now, so we've got like a nice chocolatey coloured flour. Now in here, I'm going to make 3 wells, so I'm going to make one there, and into those wells, I'm going to put a tablespoon of vanilla extract, so in there with that one, and then a tablespoon of white wine vinegar into that one. And then here I've got 85 millilitres of vegetable oil, and that goes into that well. 250 mils of cold water, and you just pour it over the top. You must be thinking I'm crazy, but trust me, this is a great recipe. Now we need to get a wooden spoon and bring it all together. So come and have a look in here. That looks absolutely gorgeous. So that's ready. I've got a pre-greased cake tin. This is one of the loose bottom ones, so it's really easy to take out. And I've just greased it with a little bit of vegetable oil because it is, after all, a dairy-free cake. So we're gonna decant this lovely cake mix into our cake tin. Right, and we just want to spread it around the tin, just a little bit, not too fancy schmancy, just to level it out and even it off. There we have our beautiful cake mix in a lovely tin. I'm going to put this into a preheated oven, 190 degrees, gas mark 5, for about 35 to 40 minutes. I'm going to check it after 35. If it's not done, I'm going to put it back in for another 5 or 10. Okay, so it's been about 35 minutes. Let's get this baby out and have a little look. Now it looks ready, but this cake can be a bit of a demon, so I'm gonna check it just to make sure. The best way to check if a cake is ready, get a skewer and put it in anywhere in the deepest part of the cake. And if it comes back out clean, you know your cake is ready. Now my friends, we're gonna leave this to cool for about 10 minutes or so before I take it out of the tin and cut a little wedge for you. But while that's cooling, I'm going to tell you a little trick about this cake. It's a great recipe because if I were to have taken this out about 10 minutes before it was ready, it would be like a brownie cake. Now if you like brownies but you're vegan or you've got an intolerance to dairy or eggs, this is a perfect recipe. You can chuck some nuts in there, some dried fruit, and make the most amazing brownies. But for now, we're doing a cake. So I'm gonna leave this to cool and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. So this has been cooling for about 10 minutes. It's still quite warm, but not as hot as it was, and we're gonna release it from the tin. I love these tins. I'm just gonna pull the clip, and there we go. Look at that. I'm gonna cut a nice big wedge. It smells so chocolatey. There you go, my friends. Easy, simple, delicious vegan chocolate cake. Give it a go. Let me know if there's anything you might add to it. You could put some nuts in it, maybe some dried fruits, if that's what you like, or you can have it plain, maybe a few, chocolate chips if that's what you fancy. Just because it's a vegan cake doesn't mean it's just for vegans. Enjoy yourselves. Have a good time. Let me know how you get on in the comments box below. If you like it, don't forget to like it. If you want to subscribe, it is free, so help yourself. But most importantly, guys, enjoy yourselves, have a good time, and I'll see you next time. Happy cooking.